that have been happening over the past couple of days. Trinidad and Tobago is in a rotted mess. The media doesn't seem to know what to cover or what their role and responsibility is in a free and democratic society. So our job is here to guide them. We're going to guide them this morning and guide the national conversation and help them find their way back to reason and sensibility. The truth of the matter is where we are right now as a nation can't continue. Yeah? Thanks to Satish Ramsaran for this brand new headphone this morning that is supposed to... we have extra headphones that are going to be used to bring the callers' calls direct to the live video people. Let me say good morning one time to the loyal listeners of 104.7. Good morning to the people following us on social media. Good morning to everybody about to share this live video and to text and WhatsApp one another and tell them Philip is on. We're about to begin this. I am expecting executive member of the PEP, Anthony Defoe, but the traffic outside there this morning is crazy. So he is coming from Central, so we'll wait and see what it takes for him to get here. I just had it up to my neck trying to get out of Diego Martin. And if Diego Martin is as bad as Diego Martin was this morning, I could only imagine what it is like coming into town. The country is mismanaged to a fault. We're at a point here where we don't even know what is up and what is down in Trinidad and Tobago. The national conversation is being driven into the ground on foolishness, nonsense, and issues that have nothing to do with anybody. We need to change that. We need to change this game. We need to change the game, the conversation in the nation. When you look at what's taking place in France, the people of France, the French people are showing the world we're not on nonsense. We're not on nonsense at all. We want proper governance. We want democracy. We want to share the nation. We want everybody to have the same access, the same benefits, the same equality, the same justice. There is a type of capitalism that is running amok in the world, that's running unchecked, and in Trinidad and Tobago we see it here to the nth degree. They have questions that we absolutely have to ask this morning. We have to continue asking. So I'm going to ask the media today. I'm going to ask the media, and I'm going to ask the Minister of National Security, Minister of Communication, Minister of Picking Up Cups and Plates After Dances, Stuart Young. You who are Minister of everything, who's carry Keith Rowley bag wherever he go. You, Stuart Young, that want to push this idea that Devon Marad sharing Keith Rowley's phone number is sedition. I want to ask you, Stuart Young, you're a lawyer, or so you say. What did you think Emailgate that followed Section 34 was? What did you think that was? When Keith Rowley used parliamentary privilege to go into the parliament and attempt to overthrow a democratically elected government by trick, what was that? What was that? Because we need to dig up into this Emailgate thing and hold Keith Rowley to account. Until Keith Rowley accounts for Emailgate, that party, that man Keith Rowley, and the people who own and operate him will continue to believe that they could get away with anything. And Emailgate cannot be allowed to just go away. Cannot be allowed to just go away. So Stuart Young, Minister of whatever you think you are, this morning, if revealing a phone number is sedition, what is Ansel Roger dragging Darumai's effigy as a mannequin through town supposed to be? What is that? All of a sudden, you're all convenient with sedition. You can't find a rule or a law to stop people from speaking. So you're looking to threaten the society and use the courts against the Constitution. We can't allow that to happen, Stuarty boy. We can't. So I want to tell you that we are going to hang that Emailgate issue around your neck as Minister of Communication and Minister of National Security, who is trying to dominate the national conversation. And I want to ask the media this morning, who following your line, who following your guidance. I want to ask the media, why are we not talking about one Alexandra Place, Faris Al-Rawi, the Nahus family, and that contract under money, and the circumstances under which the Nahus family and Faris Al-Rawi, their in-law, who is now the sitting Attorney General, gets to benefit from a contract that has never benefited this country under the most dubious of circumstances. The most scandalous of allegations and counter-allegations have been made. To this day, the people do not know how we ended up with a one Alexandra Place lease and how we continue to this day to have the treasury attached to the Nahus family through a building on the corner of Alexandra Street. And only Faris Al-Rawi could answer because Patrick Manning dead. So the last man to answer is Faris Al-Rawi. So Stuart Young, if you want to talk about serious issues, why don't you guide the media to ask Faris Al-Rawi about one Alexandra Place and the terms and conditions under which he and the Nahus family came to get that contract? You stick a pin there. We have to stick a pin right there because Alderman Paul Daniel Nahus, PNM appointed Alderman Paul Daniel Nahus, who is singing for his supper this morning, and I'm sad because Paul is a guy that I considered, I trained, I brought into this national conversation. I had him as a part of the Jericho Project, and I keep trying to steer Paul Daniel Nahus, who is a good guy. Paul is a good guy, but he's too easy to put a collar and a leash on. He's too easy to trot out and sing for people. The PNM is not good people, Paul. That's not a good thing that you're doing this morning. Because you have to look around you and see what else is going on. Faris Al-Rawi's children and the rifles on the army range. Nothing about that has been answered. The same Stuart Young who wanted to talk about sedition this morning, it was lying to cover Faris. He ain't know them children, they not his children. What it is with this PNM people and not being able to recognize their own children. What it is with them? Tell me now. Because his answer was he wasn't sure. He wasn't sure if that was his children. I need to give some information here. Give me 1 minute. Yeah. What it is with these PNM people and not being able to recognize their children. Keith Rowley for 31 years didn't recognize his 2 grown sons. Spring that on the nation after he win an election. Faris Al-Rawi's children on the firing range in Komuto has to be answered. That has to be answered for. All of the cover-up, all of the allegations. You need a ventilation on these issues. Those issues have to be addressed. You have a sitting attorney general with those 2 dark clouds hanging over his head. One Alexandra Place. Now, you see, I don't carry no brief for the UNC. I think the UNC, they're done. They're tired. They're supposed to wrap up and go their way and let a real political party take their place. But I want to ask you a question. If that was Rudal Monilal had owned one Alexandra Place, what do you think would have been the story? If it was Suraj Rambachan who had owned one Alexandra Place, what do you think would have been the story this morning? If it was Anand Ramlogan Charan who was on the firing range in Komuto, photographed stunting and posing with high-powered weapons, what would Stuart Young and Faris Al-Rawi be saying? What would Fazir Mohammed and Hema Ramkisoon be doing? What would the media, Sabga News Network and Massa Media be doing today? What would they be doing on those stories? Would they have let them go? No. I'd like to say a special good morning to PEP Executive Member and Head of Membership, Anthony Difu, who just joined us. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Philip. Good morning, Trinidad and Tobago.
Traffic?
Boy, traffic. Don't let me start, please. Too early, boy.
Man, Gauti Carter beat me just now because I wouldn't let him pulling off the shoulder. This country going mad, you know. Country going mad, boy. Going mad. Just now you will hear road rage going to start to become a bigger issue.
Bigger issue. I feel road rage is an issue right now because people doing wrong things on the road, and they're more vexed than you know, like the same man who might have cut you off.
The man wanna beat me.
But this is my point.
The man wanna beat me, and I wanna ask. It's easy to find 3 police and 2 traffic wardens to put and catch people who trying to bypass the traffic on the shoulder. But you can't put them to coordinate the traffic to prevent that in the first place. Oh God, it's an hour. It's an hour.
It's central.
It's an hour. You can't get traffic police and traffic wardens for an hour every morning to just keep the traffic flowing.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Simple solution.
Special good morning to Chess, who has finally found his way. Waze and a map couldn't help him today, so he was lost And Lennox saved us. Lennox saved us. If I was in control of the board right now, I'd be playing a round of applause to Lennox for staying here. Lennox, the man behind the Love Until movement from Love Until. You all know that guy. Remember that name. They don't stop working. Mikey K and part of the crew. Lennox, thank you, my big brother. Stay strong, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so Chess is here and Tony is here. The next surprise is Richard Blaze. If he will find his way here, he too might be fighting up with the traffic. Did you get yourself a headphones?
I
did not yet. Did not. Chess, we got an extra headphone. So you're telling me that if I put his headphones on the phone, that it will pick up? We're gonna try that today, and let's not fall off the chair doing it. Alright, so if I put it where? Here? How would you do this? How would you do that? That is Chess. If you're watching, that's Chess right there. Let's see if it'll hold on. The other one closes tighter, you know. Maybe you might want to use that one. Yeah? Yeah, if we solve this problem this morning, because we're going to be taking in calls. We're going to be taking your calls shortly because we have a very important question to ask. Yeah, this one lighter and it tighter. I don't know if I can see that on the radio. Hey, Chess. Wait, turn it on and see the hearing it though. Now you plug it in and make sure it's working. Yeah? You put it on? Chenbego, you gotta tell us. Yeah? To the people, how we know? To the people on the Wi-Fi, we ain't gonna know till we start to take calls, Chess. Huh?
Yeah, they're hearing them.
You sure they're hearing?
100%.
100%. The man with the plan say they're hearing. Here, Tony. Satish Ramzan send that for you.
Thank you, thank you.
See that? Oh God, look back at that. Cheers, the thing, your system failed. Your system failed. We're falling.
Slack, you see.
It's slack.
See if I can turn up. Right, that's it right.
It's upside down and leave it
nice.
up and good. And we had a hope that that works. If that doesn't work, people, we will have a new solution tomorrow. We will come with an iPad instead of a phone. We have the technology, you know. It's just give all that to Chess to Chewy. Huh? He have one, I have one. You have none. I gotta give you mine, but then I will have none. Where's yours? People, we need headphones. We need a lot of headphones. Just find his. Just find his. Here, Tony, you can show that to me, right? Okay, good. We in a closer gear and we going forward from here. Chess, I actually had an X headphones. You know what? I'm gonna give you these. Watch. These are special kind. Nice. Yeah? Yeah? In-ear headphones. Like up yourself with that. Okay, Tony, how's your headphones working? People must be fed up by hearing me say that word.
Yeah.
Right? Right. Testing 1, 2. Your volume good? What's your volume like?
Volume's good.
Your volume good?
In fact,
okay. Yeah?
Give me a little thing again.
Where you want it?
A little more. A little more.
How about that?
Nice, beautiful.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright. Good. Right. So, this is the question we're asking in the first half hour. So you're going to need that headphones with you. Because we want you to call in and tell us if you think Devon Maraj giving out Keith Rowley's number is wrong. And tell us why. Because I want to put this in the public space. Keith Rowley is a public servant. The president is a public servant. The DPP, the Chief Justice, public servants. That's what they are. The Constitution of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago speaks their offices, their positions, their terms and reference into being. But they're all servants of the public. Keith Rowley as a public servant whose phone is being paid for by the public. Do you think that it is wrong that Devon Maraj, now I carry no brief for Devon. Devon is a man who's talk a crocus bag of ass half the time. But the point I want to make, because you see, Stuart Young left the reservation. And I know this play, they want to play with this sedition thing. And we ain't having that. We're not tolerating that. This government will be fired. 628-9595, 628-3131. And to the ladies who keep asking if they could call in and talk to Tony directly, you could. You could call in and say good morning to Tony. We're also using this as an opportunity to test. We're going in. Going. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
The question is, do you think that Devon Maraj giving out Keith Rowley's number is wrong?
Definitely not.
Not wrong. Exactly. He should have put out that number himself, ain't? Look at Gary, 482 Gary. My number 682-2110. Everybody in the country have that, and I'm not even in public service yet. The man is a joker, but you talk your talk.
He is a fool, and he feels this country he wants.
And
He wants and these white people want.
oh God, but that, no, you can't say it so.
Sorry for using that. The elite.
Yeah, well, because they have some elite that not white. They have some elite of every shade and hue.
Nice. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no cool, no problem at all.
Yeah, but I respect for them. You know, but you know exactly what we talk.
Absolutely. There are 1% in the country that running amok in the nation. That's what I want to say. The people who believe that they are above and beyond. And you know what? The 99% of us need to respond differently and stand together as one people under one flag. Thank you very much for calling, my brother. Anything else you would like to add? Thank you, brother. We're going in. Hello, good morning. All right, I want to ask social media. Tony, answer this phone for me and let people know that we on air. I want to ask social media to tell me, are you all hearing the callers now that Ches has rigged this, the caller volume low? Ches, which one was that, boy? That's this one. All right, let me go. Take the call. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning. I can move because continue the Barbaras thing because the taxpayers paying for this man, the Prime Minister's home bill. And this thing where short-term government sedation, no. He built a case for further development on the road. I think you said trade, the correct that line. And security, the Prime Minister said wrong there by security.
What they could do him on the phone, call him and cuss him, oh God, block the call, it's an iPhone, you know how to take call. When Massey trying to sell me specials and deals, I blocking them, I know how to do that. Kid Rowley stunting and Stuart Chung playing for the crowd. There we go, Chels. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Tony, take this.
Morning.
I'm sorry. I support Kevin Maj 100%. We also supposed to get the president number. The president right now can't the million number and open to everybody. If the president of America, if we see this good number, who is our president?
Thank you very much.
And
Especially Sinan one. I want to cuss me.
no, don't cuss nobody. Come now, man. Church people and temple people this morning. Have a nice day, my brother. Just keep them coming. The switchboard light up like the Christmas tree behind me. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, partner.
Good morning, partner.
Morning.
Who put the government there?
Is we?
Ah, boy.
We?
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yes.
628-9595, 628-3131. Call and have your say. Light it up, Ches. Take it again. Let me go. Well, you have Ches working like a kung fu artist behind it. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, morning to everyone on the panel. Yeah, Mr. Alexander. It's so important how you brought up that thing there with one Alexandra place.
Yes, man.
See a similar scenario, a stone's throw away from there at 89 Churchwood Road in Woodbrook.
What happened there?
Because there is what was controlled by Prism Trust and Finance, which is owned and operated by ex-CL Financial boss Lawrence Dupree. In 2014, there was a transaction between the Dupree family and Al-Wari and his wife, and Al-Wari now also controls that property.
All right, let me ask you. I don't interrupt you for a minute. Take a pen for a second. Do me a favor. You sound like you have real evidence. I want you to send that evidence to me so you and I could talk this again in the future. You agree with that?
No problem.
All right. So, and I want to tell you, across the road from the Oval. Yeah, talk.
Paying $356 a month lease for that property. And
Yes. But that's the whole of what broke. That's the whole. You too, brother. That's the whole of what broke. Movie Town, Bayside Towers, all of them on lease.
Yeah.
All of them on lease. Polymer used to be on a lease. It's still on a lease. They're selling it for $20 million right now. I mean, that is... You're selling a lease. Go in, Chairs. You don't have to wait on me. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. We have a great chapter.
Thank you, my friend.
Arima here.
Thank you, Arima. Good morning. We open...
All of the public figures in this country,
Publish their numbers.
right? All of them put the public.
Absolutely. They're supposed to stand up every Monday morning and answer to the people. Don't play hide and seek. All of them. Everybody.
What's
Correct.
in public office?
I love my Trini people.
Yeah.
Tony, I love me 20 people. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller, for that. 628-9595, 628-3131. Call in and have you say, wake up, Trinidad and Tobago. Don't let these stunt artists with titles and blue lights fool you. They are high-paid public servants. Their job is to come to you every Monday morning and say, I promise on Friday to do this. This is what I did. Chess, you can go anytime. Hello, good morning. Good caller. You're having a little feedback, so step away from your device. Good morning.
Morning.
I tell you that I already got it being white, just in white, with the head side being the sheet of it. I only have to hit a month, I get this on another video and think myself that don't pick up for them.
Nah, we waking them up. You can't say that. We don't talk each other, man. We start to pull people out. People were scared.
But you do not tell you and it's what you tell you
Partner, slow your roll and stay in your lane now. God, we are a political organization and we believe that every political organization, let me say this, but I come and clean and I telling you the last government and the government of the day. Talk your talk. Talk your talk. But Kamla must go. But Kamla must go. We being honest. That's our position. We have a next call coming there, Chess. Take that. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, you know why Trinidad just feel that most of them and the politicians feel that nobody should have no remember because that is really work up. That really work bread. Trinidad just feel that the politicians are there for our bosses. You know, we don't see anything right way. We don't see that employer. We are their bosses, the work done. You see, so the reason why we believe that the politicians are the elite, that we can't touch them, we can't have the number and stuff. So we can't play the politicians because it doesn't go about that way. But you have to show people that is not so.
Absolutely. Tony, your volume going too high there?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, how about that? We just testing and working and trying to finish and fix. Yeah? Yeah, 628-9595, 628-3131. Keep the calls coming. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
You're trying to kill the man. If you give out his phone number, the amount of people will be calling, you go mad.
Yeah, but he could hire an intern to take. But he could hire an intern to take those calls. They have plenty of these little boys and girls around them that have no work to do. Answer phone.
Exactly.
Thank you for calling. Stand up strong.
You understand?
Have a good day, my friend.
Keep up the fight.
Keep up the fight.
Nice.
It's time to wake up this country. It's time for people to realize that we, the people of Trinidad and Tobago, again, I kind of feedback in my headphones. I did that. What I did. I make a problem. Come and find a solution for me. I interfere with the master level. That was it, eh? What are these switchboard lighting up? This is Chairs, people. He just walked past here. Right? It gone, because I turned this down a little bit, right? This is my mic. This is my headphones here. Right. Okay, good. And the mass, and this one here, because people online still asking for a little more volume. You sure you want to interfere with that holding on by the grace of God, eh? Yeah, I'm asking you. This is this one here. I think that's me. You just turned up there. No, that wasn't me, right? This is me here. Okay, cool. Tony, how are you? How yours going?
Yes.
Nice. Okay. People online, we want you all to tell us. People who are following us on the live video, you can tell us how that's going. But listen, man. Tony, while we're waiting on the callers to call us on 628-9595 and 628-3131, we're spending $6 billion a year. We spent. How much money we spent in the past 10 years? $60 billion. Look at call coming through. We have to take the call and then we get on into this conversation, public health. Hello, good morning.
I'm sorry about that. Morning again. Just so you make a statement, Kamla must go. That you said it? Then you want to say that mistake. I go.
Now, that's a stupid statement. That man believes that the world is either fish or fowl. They have a lot of options besides fish and fowl. Yeah. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. How are you going? Good.
I think we're going good. It's Monday morning, the sun shining.
Mentioned that don't begin threatening phone calls and harassment. And recently, when they passed the cyber crime bill, they arrested a couple of people for calling in and threatening and making threatening remarks. So how it is that he hasn't charged for
Rowley's a stunt artist. Rowley's a stunt artist. Gary find a little boy that threatened Gary. they can't find people who threaten the Prime Minister. Miss me with that nonsense. Keith Rowley is a stunt artist, Stuart artist. Stuart Young outside.
The person said a couple of callers before, how we looking at these people in public office like royalty.
And exactly, and don't forget the song that wrote back about them. They had they've had their phone number public, and as soon as they get in power, private.
Yeah.
And thank you for that. But that's the point. I mean, it's easier. Chaz, you go. Hello, good morning.
Special good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, we wanted to tell that fellow was now calling the one reason why Kamala must go. You cannot have 32,000 people sit down in the reality complex waiting there on you. And because you lost the election, you never show up to show the people. That is disrespect. And all them big UNC people are never inside it. There's a certain snake because they were supposed to pull Kamala to order for that. That is disrespect to the people. I know you come back to the same people to want them to vote for you. Come now, man. That's one of the reasons why Kamala must.
And thank you for that caller. 628-9595, 628-3131. $60 billion in the last 10 years spent on public health. None of it spent on hospital because that's IDB and Chinese loans. So where that $60 billion going? If you can't get food, you can't get security, you can't get bed, you can't get doctor, you can't get nurse, you can't get phone, you can't get toilet paper in the toilet, where is that money going in public health? $60 billion. Yeah, Chaz, we taking it. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Happy Monday morning to you, my friend. Talk your talk. And both of them could go? Thank you. Both of them. The parliament is non-functional and dysfunctional, caller. All. Tell me you agree that all must go. Thank you. And we are here this morning, 9 o'clock Monday morning, to expose Rowley as a stunt artist. You agree? Fire him. Fire him. He passed. Let's say he passed that. Thank you, brother. Have a good day. Don't call him a mule, man. You're insulting mules. Say good morning to the people.
Morning, gentlemen.
Morning.
You're a nice person. I like you. You're a strong one.
Nice.
Oh, you could come and say, Kamala. If we listen, you are running fast, right? Your path. And I don't think, in politics, is over 60, right? 67 to be exact. And I don't think your party could win an outright election.
Why?
Philip.
Why?
Because the people would not give that kind of support. You see?
Why? Which people? Which people vote in PNM? No, don't say Trinidadians. Let me talk this proper. Because I need to deal with this whole issue of voter splitting and this nonsense. You see, the Progressive Empowerment Party, we're not looking for the UNC sycophants and the PNM sycophants that together measure about 50% of the voters. You see, the other 50% of the people who don't vote, who don't even register to vote, is them who want nothing to do with either the PNM or the UNC, is them we targeting. So anybody who wants to be a sycophant and a racist and think that their vote belong to somebody because of their skin color, their hair texture, them could stay there.
Philip, when I started politics, I was a champion pastor.
Well, then you're a thinker. But you're a thinker. You're a tapia man. But right?
Right? And I worked with these guys. I was one of the persons who worked with Lincoln Myers trying to win that.
And you know Lincoln Myers was when he passed away, one of my dear friends. I mean, all right, so let's let you and I talk this, right? Take my number 682-2110. After this show, call me now. Let's get together. We have to fix this, you know. We can't keep talking about what is when we could focus on what could be and use.
And we were good. I was right up with them.
Caller, I don't want to interrupt you. That's why I give you my number 682-2110. I want you to.
I'm driving, so I can't take it down. You all have this number that I call from?
I know, because that's through the switchboard, but
okay, I would get it anyway.
My number all over the place. I ain't like Keith Rowley. My number like denim in paper. You can find it anywhere. Ask anybody. Ask anybody. I asked B Mobile for 682-SEXY and they laugh. Thank you for your call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Philip Alexander.
Good morning, my friend.
The only friend you have in Trinidad.
Ay. You stink and dirty. What kind of call is that? Tony, I'm taking off this headphones and I'm going home. I fight up with this traffic for this. You're mad, man. Man says you only friend I have with. Hey.
I believe, after what? But I believe you really love Trinidad. Because when I listen to Dr. Rowley and them fellas and them, come up now, I did have somebody call his phone. Ain't nobody for the next language. One Dr. Rowley called them phone after
Yeah.
Careful, you have to look at that distraction to all the foolishness they do in this country.
Yes.
The distraction of you just for the one thing about it. I could be wrong.
Stunt artist.
Something come out to bring something to distract us all the time. We're going into 4 years, none of his ministers is performing in none of the constituency. But today, all you hear in the radios is about his phone number. Like, we give 2 hoops about your phone number.
This is stunting.
Yeah, right, that's the right word, this stunting.
This stunting.
You have, we call him a dummy in the States, but at the end of the day, this man is tweet every day.
Hey.
He don't care what his phone number.
Hey.
The man is connected with his nation.
Hey.
Who like him, who don't like him.
This man Rowley disconnected.
Yeah.
I don't
Way disconnected.
I don't want Rowley number. I ain't calling he. If I want to. Exactly, but I want to ask a question. You see, I put out a post the other day to ask, is the Prime Minister really this stupid, or does he think that we are? No, does he think, no, but he must be think that we are. He had to think we stupid, because I'm not. The masses is 15 people. Them is 15 people who getting phone card sponsored from Balize House. Thank you, my brother. No, listen. You are my best friend, best friend in the world. Thank you very much for calling. Have a good day, brother. Have a good day. Tony, this one is yours, in case it's your friend.
Well, good morning.
Talk up. We are hearing you. Speak into the phone.
Right.
You need to trade in our phone. Yeah, but Carnage, we lose you there. We have a call coming, Chess. Let me take that. Hello, good morning. Talk your talk. Turn down your, when you're calling in, step away from the devices. We know you want to hear yourself, but this is the cost of technology. Good morning.
Morning.
Oh God, that man cuss me. I going home and pack. I going home and pack. Caller, don't say that now and cancel and rebuke that. Caller, you still there? Caller.
Hello?
Oh God, I hope that psychic fail like Yasina. Hello, good morning. Morning.
Very good.
I need to know from you, how are you going to get into politics to be the Prime Minister of this country? I will need to explain to the nation.
We're working very, very hard.
That's 2 things you need to understand. If you pick up the phone and you call Rowley or Kamala, who's the reply to it?
Well, I want to tell you, I sat down in a meeting with Prakash Ramadar, who was the leader of the then Congress of the People, who said in frustration that he has been waiting 2 years for Kamala to return his call, but that's when they was in government. Rowley is a stunt artist now. If Kamala was there, she would be stunting for them. They must only play this thing and hope Trinidadians forget. Eric Williams do that, you know. Eric Williams put that on people and we leave it there, this 9 days thing. Answer that phone there, Chess. Let me see if there's one of my best friends calling again. Hello, good morning. How come we ain't getting no woman calling this morning? That's such a man. Morning caller. No, don't take it wrong. Sorry, I apologize for that. But you know, we would like a woman or two to pick up the phone and say, hey guys, ladies, man. All right.
If we have a Prime Minister saying that he represented the people in the Commanded West and whatnot, he has 5,000 voters or something like that. He don't even know one of them. Well, the man was just giving out the phone numbers to the people around. They do not know for his voters.
Thank you for that, caller. Give out your number. Show that you're a servant to the people. Show that you care, man. Show that you care. Give them your number. My number is 682-2110. Everybody keep that number. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. All you're sharing blows this Monday morning, boy. Yeah? All you're holding back. No, but I know. Oh my. Listen, I have a whole suite of furniture. Don't say that. Don't say that at all. That is a bad thing to say. Trinidadians just tell people that they're foolishness. You know, I remember when they say Rowley couldn't be Prime Minister. Fitzgerald Hines said, and he was on 91.1 when I was on the station, and he called in, even though the UNC was in power and they controlled the station, and they said no PNM people was to call in. I used to let them call in because I believed in equal time. Even though Camille Robinson Regis went and do she nastiness in Pigot's corner and tell them that I trying to control the media. What kind of stupidness? Anyway, I want to say something before you take that caller, Chess, because Fitzgerald Hines called in on the station and say, he was crossing the street and he bumps up a man who was at a party in a place that he couldn't remember, where somebody who was on the table said Keith Rowley was too black to be Prime Minister. Take that call there, Chess. That is the kind of talks that are happening at the political level. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Morning. And thank you for that caller. Have a good day. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Talk your talk.
Yes, I mean, just to explain to the country how you become any Prime Minister of this country. We have two parties in this country since we know each other, right? And they're going to have two parties till we dead.
So when the NAR was the government, I'm explaining the country, when the NAR was the government, and yeah, but when Pandey went and formed, all right, when Pandey went and formed Club 88, no, I'm talking to you. There was a PNM and a NAR, and then Pandey went and formed the Club 88. By appealing to reason and critical thinking. Well, come and tell us. You have my number. You have my number, 682-2110. 682-2110. Just don't. All right. You have caller. Let me not fight now. I'll give you my number. If you have ideas, I have ideas. Let's put the ideas together. That's how the world changes. Yes? 682-2110 is my number. But don't call that now. Call 628-9595. Call 628-3131. Have some patience if you bounce up busy signals. Chairs is doing his best to keep the calls flowing. And here they come again. Tony, take them.
Morning, Trinidad.
Hello, good day.
Good day, hello.
Good day.
I have a concern, Mr. Alexander.
Talk to me.
The only yourself and the one stuff. You know the people, you know the capital, you know the labor, you know the opinion. I want to know what will become of Chair to the Gala. And yes, Senator. Chair to the Gala have no value in the country. You will know that, Senator. Absolutely. No value.
Then take it.
Yeah. Nobody wanted. Nobody want to see it. They don't want to see it.
Monopoly money.
You raise a point. You're raising a real. No, but that's a real important. This is a thinker. This man who calling in here.
Absolutely correct.
Go.
Yeah. Same Republic Bank you have here.
But I want to ask you a question. Don't rush. We holding you. Don't hang up, eh? Man, vex, boy. He vex. Caller, I want to ask you one question. You could listen to me?
Yes, sir.
If you see all over the world, you're sounding like a well-traveled and a critical thinker. I want to ask you one question. You see all over the world, big countries, small countries, old countries, new countries, you see that it works. You believe that in Trinidad and Tobago we could fix things and make it work if we had a right government in power?
Mr. Alexander, to be truthful, it can be fixed. But it will take a real time. It will take a cultural revolution.
I want to tell you, they have more people in this country that sound like you. No. You wouldn't believe that you are the absolute majority, you know, but you're all sitting down quiet. Because you all don't have no representation. You all don't want to vote race. You don't want to vote corruption. You are the majority. It's time to get you and your vote out and get you involved. We're going to fix this. 682-2110 is my number. Feel free to send me a text.
Morning, Trinidad.
Yes, Mr. Alexander, it's me again. You see, I'm telling you, you have the greatest of ideas, you know. If you put that in practice, become a perfect state, you know. But you have to let me know how you're coming in power. It's just so easy, you know. You divide between two races, set of people, and then it's politics. That's why I'm asking you to tell the nation. Don't tell me come and vote for you because we are coming and vote for you. How you're coming in power.
But no, you ask the same question 3 times, and it is politics. It is politics. All right. Stop. Listen. You must make sure that you stop peeing before you pull up your zipper. You go wet your pants. You gotta listen to what I tell you. All right. Stop trying to harangue the nation into accepting things your way. Hello, good morning. How to deal with him, you know. Hello, good morning.
Yeah. Morning.
It's so pleasant. I don't care. You may call the cuss me. I don't care. Because it's so pleasant to hear a female voice. Cheers, only females from now on. Screen those calls. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. Why do you think you have the answer to the country's problem? You know, to me, the best political party that passed and it passed under pressure was NAR.
Yes.
Until it was not good enough for the
Yes.
people.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes, I do. We hard to please. As a people.
Thank you. That is what I want.
Darling, you are correct. I love you for the call, and I hope you have a great day and continue listening because I want to answer your question off air, yeah?
Okay, darling.
Have a... Oh, God, I feel so lovely. Have a nice day, ma'am. Yeah, we're going again. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, Philip.
Yes.
To the last call, I tell them that there's a young voters.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you. Fed up with the nonsense. Thank you.
Trinidad is the only democratic country that we just vote for a dictator.
Thank you.
Because as these politicians come in, they forget that
Because you know why? And you're so spot on with that point. And you know why? Because we don't have recall legislation. We are the only country in the world that can hire a prime minister and hire members of parliament and can't fire them. But the Progressive Empowerment Party promises, put us in office. Our first act of parliament will be to enshrine into the constitution a mechanism and a means by which you could fire non-performing members of parliament. That will change the game. Thank you.
the problem is we have a president, but what the president there,
They don't need that. They don't need that. They do not wasting money.
when we vote for a party and they come in power, they're doing what they want. And
Correct.
there's nobody in place to hold these politicians accountable.
Boy.
And
Yes,
you are the reason why
Yes,
we do
brother.
this. Monday morning, 9 o'clock, take pressure and jam in to come here
Well said,
and listen to
brother.
that clown who called me 3 times to talk to me about UNC stupidness. He need legs with cooked
Nah, but
spaghetti.
you see that same man, boy.
And the young people, this election,
Yeah, but you see, I want to tell you, don't discriminate here because the largest group of people following the PEP is the Golden Girls. The elder ladies in this country standing with me firm, man. They're sending me all kind of cake and sweet bread. So, but,
you know, politicians are sweet, man.
hey, yeah. Stay in your lane.
I got 33-year-old and
I know that. Absolutely. Thank you, brother. Keep my number. Keep mobilizing. We're doing this. Have a great day, my brother. Have a great
Much
day.
respect, my boy.
Much respect. Hello, good morning. What to tell you, boy? I'm trying to keep smiling. Yeah, No, we will send cake and ice cream for them. Some people just need love, you know. Some people didn't get hugs as a child. If you hug up some of them and give them some little cake and ice cream, call them on their birthday. And brother, yeah, like that. Thanks a lot, caller. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. You have a very pleasant sounding voice. A nice guy. Yeah. You could tell when they're talking to good people, and that fellow who calling, yeah, take a chance. That guy sounding like he have trouble. Hello, good morning.
Morning, morning.
Aww, Tony, take that.
Morning.
Take that. I know. Hey,
everything go fix.
Hey, you know Diego Martin West is my constituency, everything and you know Big Yard, Scorpion, Abbey Pujad, Point Kumana, you know everybody, St. Peter's Bay, everybody getting handled. Thank you, darling. You are a loving angel. I take in what you just said in faith, accepting it with grace. Thank you very, very much. Have a blessed day, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you for your blessings. Those are the kind of calls we want, not vex people who wake up tired and the coffee burn. That man sound like he burned his coffee this morning. Don't drink burn coffee. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning to the panel. Morning to the researcher and his family.
Yeah, morning.
I want to say,
I am Philip Alexander. I'm here with Tony Defoe and Ches. That's the crew.
Yeah, Mr. Alexander. I wanted the Club Trinidad and Tobago to hear this morning. A man like you, even though it is independent, you should be seated in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago.
Take that as a blessing. Take that as a blessing. Voice of the people. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my friend. Good, I feel like I'm in a revival. Yes. Call the altar call. Call the altar call. I'm coming down. I'm coming down.
That's right.
How dare and have some decency now, man.
Boy. That's right.
Talk your talk. Hit them two verbal carpet, man.
Yeah, that for 6 on the court.
Boom.
Yeah, well said.
Thank you, caller. Well have a blessed day. Yeah, I hope your soup is warm and your juice is cold and not the other way around.
You win with that. Morning, caller.
But I say it wasn't calling. I say it wasn't calling this morning. Talk to me.
Yeah, no, Philip. Every time I call and I talk in your program, I tell you I'm a supporter of you.
I know that.
Right? No, I know it's difficult to win Diego Martin West because of how the people in mind is wrong on that side. But anyway, if you could guarantee me that when you win an election or you get members into parliament, you will push for legislation that we can have multiple fire stations throughout this country, not only the one on Rice Road, that when something happens, that will leave the whole of the road and leave the rest of the bit vulnerable because high time at the same time, Diego Martin is a very big place.
It is.
Canada is a big place.
It is.
For that part of the country, we just can't have this Rice Road alone. Yeah. I think it's high time each constituency
have their own thing.
Their own fire station.
Correct.
Well, like the
taking that answering you we can answer off the call, right? Thank you very much for that call. And I want to say, we're answering you off the call, right? Thanks a lot for that. Just hold all the other calls for a minute. I want to answer that guy because he's absolutely correct. There are concentric circles and radiuses of representation that you need to overlay on the country, and you will find. I mean, it is simple maths. We need to have, in each of the constituencies, you need to have multiples of nodes of representation. Correct. Simple things like ambulance response, fire service, police service. That don't have to be a massive complex. That could literally be a place where you have a change of clothes, a phone number, and a desk, and you have an ambulance, a fire tender, and a police car. You know that is called That is called first response. That is not the only response, but that is first response. When you call into the National Operations Center call center and you describe what is going on in your community, first response is on its way. It may not be the best response, but you're not alone.
Yeah.
You're not alone. Somebody's coming. Somebody's responding to you, that the work is going to start, so that when backup reach, they already laid the groundwork that things could fix.
And they have a clear idea what's the problem too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Proactive measures, again, we keep preaching that within the Progressive Empowerment Party, you know, proactive measures. You understand? We sit down and watch that flood come and go. We knew a week before, big heavy rain coming, big storm system, and nothing was put in place proactively. And we, as a party, Progressive Empowerment
We
Party,
were ready.
Didn't even
We were the first on the ground.
But this is
Chess,
my point.
let them talk, they talk now. 628-9595, 628-3131. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. We only want love in the last 10 minutes. Hello, good morning.
All right, so good evening.
Morning,
Top of
sir.
the morning to you, my friend.
You're aspiring for the Prime Minister of tomorrow. In the future.
You're asking me and telling me.
No, I'm talking in general.
Okay. All right. Okay, good. Sorry about that.
And do we have a shadow government? A shadow government indicating that I have prospective members that are going to be A, B, C, D, and E. What are you going to bring to the table to convince the voters of the population that you are the best individual in spite of what may have happened in the past years?
I'm going to answer you off your caller. Thank you for that lovely call. Thank you very much. Cheers. We'll hold it from there. We'll hold all calls from there, right? First of all, Shari Wilson is the party organizer, ably assisted by Michelle Davis. She's the niece of Mervyn Dimely. He was a congressman in the United States, born and bred in Cedros in Trinidad and Tobago. We have a strong team. We have a large organization at the top of this party that is responsible for coordinating the build-out of the party. We have 4 pillars: finance, communication, membership, and mobilization. We have shadow MPs and caretakers in all 41 constituencies. Where we don't have, we're working assiduously to build that. We have an advisory council whose role and responsibility is to take our policies and flesh them out into a manifesto called Reboot the Republic. These are 21 of our policies that we advocate right now. There is an entire manifesto that is going to be made available. These 21 policies alone, the PNM and the UNC feasting on and stealing ideas from, because no other political organization has the depth and breadth and wealth of knowledge that we bring to the table. Judge for yourself. This is what we propose. Home ownership for all. 0 deposit, 0 interest for 20 years, for 30 years for first-time homeowners for up to 1.5 million, allowing even minimum wage earners to own a home. National security. Establish radar-connected security platforms 3 miles out at sea to create a virtual wall around Trinidad and Tobago, manned by law enforcement professionals and equipped with fast attack boats and interceptor helicopter gunships that would enforce stop and search for all marine craft entering our waters. This will bring an end to the illegal trades in guns, drugs, and human cargo. First world law enforcement. Engage the services of foreign law enforcement, internal affairs, and investigations team to clean up the police service of corruption and criminal activity. Establish continuous training and assessment inclusive of mandatory drug and polygraph testing. Incentivize law enforcement through bonuses and rewards for exemplary service. Establish promotion policy based on merit and instructed by knowledge and skill development, as well as unblemished records. From criminals to contributing citizens. This is number 4. Those who run afoul of the law and end up in jail would be given the tools to return to society better equipped than when they entered. Mandatory literacy, therapeutic counseling, and conflict resolution skills, together with opportunities to learn trades and even attain university degrees, would be offered to encourage personal development and provide hope and opportunity away from a life of crime. Number 5, first world healthcare. Build and operate 41 constituency healthcare facilities complete with accident and emergency surgery services that would put healthcare within easy reach of all citizens, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Deploy professionally trained call center controlled paramedic ambulance services to fire stations, health centers, and/or police stations to allow for emergency response in under 10 minutes nationwide. Monitor fleet via GPS. 6. prestige education for all, abolish the abusive SEA, make all schools 10-year zone schools, establish a grade point average GPA system that monitors the performance of students, teachers, and principals simultaneously, create constituency education board of supervisors. 7, higher education and skills training, make education finance available that can be repaid either as loans or through public service in disciplines deemed essential to national development, establish assessment facilities for skills and trade certification, develop a national trades and skills master plan to guide career choices. 8, food independence, set food targets based on national consumption data, make farmland available rent-free to small farmers, set crop schedules, purchase harvests, and distribute produce through 41 constituency wholesale and retail markets. 9, Tobago and Trinidad. Until an actual bridge is built, we must work to ensure that all goods and services that are available in Trinidad are also available in Tobago at the same prices, and that movement between both islands is uncomplicated and affordable. Establish within the sister isle opportunities for further education in tourism and agriculture, and create credit facilities that support the development of these and other industries. 10, alternative renewable energy. Develop alternatives to oil and gas, encourage wind farms, solar arrays, and tidal generators used to provide cheap, abundant, and clean energy for all. 11, clean, reliable, pipe-borne water for all. Decentralize water management and distribution to all 41 constituencies through the establishment of constituency-owned and operated water purification and distribution plants, responsible for sourcing their own supply through bulk transmission, wells, rainwater retention dams, and ponds or desalination. This plan would quickly allow all citizens to benefit from a reliable, clean source of water 24/7. 12, a war on poverty. Make universal home ownership a reality and job creation a top priority. Encourage foreign direct investment in labor-intensive business partnerships. Set medium to long-term national jobs for all master plan that leaves no citizen behind. Establish living wage policy to guide minimum wage. 13, regulate the financial sector. Interest to be paid on depositors' funds at rates set by central bank. Abolish all banking fees not compliant with terms of banking license. Open the banking sector to international competition. Cap the spread on foreign exchange. The difference between the prices for buying and selling foreign exchange, the spread, puts an unnecessary 10 to 13% tax on the economy. Capping it to under 3% would save billions of dollars lost to artificial inflation and profiteering. 14, from employee to employer. Startup support for small businesses with demonstrated potential for success. Operational credit to assist with recurring expenditures of rent, electricity, and raw materials for approved projects, monitored by dedicated caseworkers and officers and designed to achieve profitability in quick time. 15, public office reform. Make all public office holders accountable. Enact recall and termination legislation for instances of non-performance and misconduct in public affairs. 16, electoral reform. Cap election spending that disqualifies candidates for breaches. Enact equal opportunity media law. Remove the $5,000 deposit currently required to contest an election. Candidates must reside within the constituency they hope to contest and represent. 17, an end to corruption. Shut down all special purpose companies and establish robust and transparent tenders process that disconnects purchase decisions and contractual awards away from the political directorate. Sell non-essential state enterprises. 18, no more mega contractors. Decentralize all public works development and maintenance to constituencies, with all contractors and employees having to reside within the constituency where projects are located. 19, decriminalize marijuana. Medicinal marijuana is now the #1 cash crop in California and other jurisdictions. Grown for export to the global pharmaceutical industry, could create massive revenue streams and much needed jobs. Regulated and controlled by the same way tax and tobacco and alcohol would allow for much needed protections and controls and remove the criminal underworld from the equation. 20, national plastic bottle policy. Apply tax to plastic bottles at manufacture or importation stage. Redeem tax for return of discarded bottles so it's easy to encourage environmental cleanup. Provide a ready stock of material for road building and construction industries, and generate revenue for those least employable in society and most in need. 21, first world development. Establish new city within easy access from all corners of Trinidad and Tobago for offices of state currently based in Port of Spain. Implement online and ATM payments wherever possible for ease of payment and decentralization of transactions. Properly done, This would end the hours lost to traffic faced by state employees twice daily and put essential services within easy reach of all. For the callers who were calling to ask about what we have as plans and policies, that is just 21. We have 100 policies on our master plan. Trinidad and Tobago has never had a government that understood that the purpose and reason for government is the well-being of each and every citizen of the Republic. And it is our plan as a government, like a rising tide raises all boats, that we ensure that all of the people of this country have access to the same hope and the same opportunity so that they, their loved ones, their offspring, their children can maximize their fullest potential. If you want a better nation, you have to frame the conversation in regards to a better nation. You have to get away from the nonsense and the distraction and start to talk issues at this level. What you think there, Tony?
Well said, brother. Couldn't say it better. Could not say it better. And to all the Trinidadians out there and Tobagonians out there that questioning in your mind why to vote Philip, well, listen, we've been voting two parties over and over. And the definition of madness is, you know, you're doing the same thing and expecting a different result. We have something new on the table, a new political vehicle. And listen, Philip just read 21 of the policies, and this is just policies at a glance. Come down to 19 Stanmore Avenue, come and get greater detail in depth as to how these policies work, the mechanisms, how they are going to be rolled out into the public. Again, information, Trinidad and Tobago. Information is key, is what allows us to make better decisions, and that would be my 2 cents for the hour. And again, we extend your invitation to come to 19 Stanmore Avenue any Saturday at 12 noon.
Special thanks to Ches for operating the boards. Great human service as usual. Thank you to all the loyal listeners and the callers. Sorry we couldn't take all your calls. All of this week is Talk Your Talk. So make sure you're online early. 628-9595, 628-3131. We'll be taking your calls. Thanks to those who are following us online. Thanks to all the loyal support and the loyal listeners at 104.7. Thank you, all of you, Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you for waking up and standing up. The time of a better Trinidad and Tobago is now. It is upon us. Get involved. As Tony said, come to 19 Stanmore Avenue. We have a Christmas party this Saturday. Link up and you will get invited, right? So with that, thank you very much. Stay safe, Trinidad and Tobago.